What's up, y'all? It's Mac. I'm back again with another video. This time from outside the crib. Weird rainy day, weird shooting location, but we out here. I just wanted to talk to you guys right quick about a concept I'm starting to like more and more, or an idea that I'm starting to be more and more comfortable with. So today we're going to be talking about risk and why it's an absolute gem of a thing. I think risk is super important, and there's actually no biscuit without risk in it. It's just a fact. If you want, unreasonable gains, you want to go get that unattainable goal, whatever, it's going to require some degree of risk. Risk of rejection, risk of losing, what you put in, or at least some of it. Now, you should be taking calculated risks. I don't think you should necessarily just go, gamble your life savings on a dice roll or anything ridiculous like that. I still think it's important to manage risk, but especially people who are younger, people who are like 18, 19, 20, you've got so much life ahead of you that it's absolutely worth it to risk it so much that you might wipe out, in which case you have so much time to rebuild. The reason for that being is just time in itself. Time is a great tool in terms of earning potential, in terms of realizing your actual, self-actualization potential. And I think you should take that take that advantage. If you're younger and you are able to take more financial risks, more real life risks, like talking that cutie over there. I don't know what y'all are risking, but feel free to do it, especially when you're younger. I think not only will you learn something from it, so it's never going to be zero. You're never going to get nothing out of the situation. So it's totally worth it. But when you're older, if you risk it, yeah, you'll still learn something, but you might lose your life savings, which later on you might need. You know what I mean? So sorry, I had a brain freeze. What I was trying to say here is, I think you should just take advantage of risk, essentially. So what's the point? What's the conclusion? I think when you're younger, at least, always look for opportunities where the reward is going to be massive, and then take that risk. Obviously, manage it. Make sure it's not an absolute outright roll of the dice type gamble. But as long as everything lines up and you're just kind of worried, like, oh, should I dip this much? I'm kind of, you're more loss averse rather than, what would be the opposite of loss aversion? Into risk. Take it. Absolutely take it. You will realize huge gains, and you will also have plenty of time to erase any huge losses. So that's my message here today. I wish I'd taken more risk in my time up to now, and actually right now I'm taking even more risk. I'm trying to load up on risk, even though technically it would have been a better time to risk before, but I'm okay with it. Reason being, I don't have a family. For the main thing, like if I had kids and a wife or whatever, and I had to make sure that everybody ate, and everybody's gotta be somewhere and have a roof over their heads and stuff, maybe I'd feel a little bit differently about the situation. But since I don't, and I know many of you don't, reason being probably like you haven't risked enough yet to get those gains so you can take care of people and build a family. But yeah, go out there, especially if you don't got nothing to lose, and risk it all and get that biscuit. Anyways, this is my Monday message. Hope you guys have a fabulous week. Take some risks, and let me know in the comment what was the biggest return from a risk that you took. I'm super interested in that. It doesn't have to